All right, here we are. The water is low. So I came to the river. I was here last year a couple times. The thing is, there's a lot of... I gotta tighten up. I just got here. Some guy was already talking to me. You meet a lot of people down here that are, you know, something else. The guy was talking to me already. I was walking and I felt somebody walking behind me. I'm out here in the middle of the night. I turn around, there's a guy. He's like, hey. I'm like, oh God. It's always a guy too. It's never a hot chick. Lots of garbage here. Like like this type of shit. Cans and everything. So I was here last year. Alright, we're settled. And I found it was like an 1880 lead, it was part of a boat. Like a marker. I looked it up, it was from Boston. I guess it was something they used to put on the boats when they made them. Alright, so we're far down now that no one should bother us. Alright, let's do this. I hope you guys, here I'll give you a quick view of where we're at. We're in Tunkhannock. The bridge, here, let me go down so you can see the bridge. Give you an idea of where we're at. There's the bridge. So there's a guy probably taking it. Alright, here we go. And a lot of this stuff I'm not going to be able to dig because if you could see, this is pure rock. So we're going to have to pretty much focus on anything on top. Because I don't want to destroy my arm. And if we could find anything in here, anything is open in this place. I did come in here, but There's something that sounds real junky. There's a lot of lead weights I found in here when I was here last time. I did find this might be like a big I'm gonna pass on that. It's something big. We got guys coming now. Oh, rubber gloves. Oop. 54. Junk. There we go. Let's go up here. I don't think I came up this high. I don't remember though. There's some guys fishing. I don't ever look at people anymore with the camera on unless they talk to me. So, in case they don't want to be on camera. If they say hi to me, then I'll look. I would generally say hi to those guys, but I don't want people to think I'm... Oh, there's a chair. That's interesting. Ooh. Might not find anything, too. I mean, that's very possible. But a lot of these signals they just got, there's no way you could dig up all this. There's tons of junk in here, so you're gonna have to stick with anything on top, anything solid. Whoa! I almost fell. And the high tones would be nice if we find any high tones, but it could be cans, a lot of cans. Oop. I'll take a blow as long as they're solid. When I first got here, that guy was talking to me. I dug up a 34. It's a piece of a can. I had to take a whiz and stuff, so I didn't want to start the camera. I kept walking down. I'm like, I gotta get down here a little bit more to take a whiz. There's a bunch of people swimming and fishing. So I come down farther, and this guy just keeps following. Like, I turn around, I go, what is this guy doing? He comes walking up to me. I go, oh, great. He's like, you find anything? He ended up being a nice guy, but you just don't know. I usually bring my gun down here with me. I have it. Sometimes I have it, sometimes I don't. I'll keep it that as a mystery. I don't want to say if I have it or not. But I think down here, you kind of probably need it. A lot of other places you don't. But here, in this type of environment, you get a lot of nuts. Hope we can find something to dig. These guys, are they crossing? Oh man, I didn't know you could walk out that far. That's what I should be doing. I should go out farther. I don't have my water shoes though. Really, that's what I should have done. I should have brought my water shoes. Maybe tomorrow I'll do that, because I've been up here before on this bank, but I didn't hit everything. In the last year, I would say I've had this detector now for over a year. I am way better at detecting than I was a year ago, and I've detected for all these years, and that detector I had, just the Garrett 250, I had fun and everything with it, but I always tell you, I wasted my time. If you're gonna get into this, just get a good detector, and then if you don't like it, sell it. What's this? Something white? What is that? Oh, it's hot today too. It's really hot. I know you probably want me to pick that up, but I'm not carrying around garbage with me all day. There's so much of it. Look at it all. And I'm a one-man show here. Look at the bricks. A lot of times too, if you guys are out, a lot of times these bricks, these are broken in half. But sometimes if they're whole, I'll flip them over to see if there's anything on them. Big piece of metal right there. Because sometimes there's writing on them. Something deep. And sometimes you can find, I found one it was a few years ago now. It said bot field on it. Let's see these bottles, how old they are. So these are thicker glass. These are definitely older bottles. Look at how thick that is. They were definitely old, most likely. This got some weight to it. Look at those guys. Look at them. They're crossing. I don't know if you can see that or not. Alright, let's get out of this junk area. I was just kind of seeing. Look at this old pottery, and here's an old drainage thing I got. What is this? I don't know. What, it says something on it. That's old. Is it an old lamp? Normally I would take that to see what the year is on it, but look at these. These are old. And they're definitely an old ground, but it's just a lot of garbage too. 81 comes up there. It is hot. It's really hot. But the old bricks, sometimes I found one with it says bot field on it. I don't know. $24.25. Could be anything. I brought my junk shovel too. I don't want my shovel to get, my good shovel to get destroyed out here. Look at this pinpointer. This? I don't know. Now anything you dig up, I guess I'll take, as long as it's not huge. You always gotta remember your shovels too. A couple times I left it. I got so tired I left it and I almost lost it. I had to come back and find it. Did those guys end up crossing? Oh, I lost track of them. They did. Well, there you go. I didn't know you could do that. You could actually cross right there. It's very interesting. Never saw that before. But if anything is here, it should be gettable, because this is ground zero here with these rocks. There's dog shit right there. Look at that. It's nasty. Wow. Could find literally, and I would say anything is on the table. But you find nothing too, right? Those guys walked across there. Now, there's gotta be, isn't there just a way to drive over there? Gotta be just an easier way to go about things. Now, I remember, I have a pretty good memory. I remember being here last year, and right in here, these rocks, I found tons of change. I don't remember if there was any wheat pennies, but I remember I dug up, it was newer stuff, but it was, I remember there was a bunch right here. And I was actually getting tired. It was coming towards the end of the day, I was walking out, and I kind of, I don't know if I got it all. I left. They were down. If I remember correctly, they were down kind of deep too. Like a couple inches. On the deep level, on the deep end of coming down here. Man. Deep as in rock deep. Right in here, I remember. Just pennies and nothing right in here. But I know I did leave, and I don't know if I got them all, and I don't know if there's anything else in here. The biggest mistake you could make coming down to these places is if you get down, so I was walking down last time, I went farther and further and further, you know, you kind of lose track of what you're doing. This is a jumper, but it's on top, I think. And I kept going. And I remember coming back, I was running out of gas. I don't know what this is. Probably junk. I was running out. Oh, here it is. Wow. What is that? I think that's it, right? Yeah. I don't know what that is. Some sort of metal. I'm not gonna take this stuff with me. I'm gonna end up, people drive through here. What I'll do is I'll leave it here in case anybody ever wants to take it. But I physically can't do it. But anything small I dig up, I'll take within reason. But it's just, I'm down here pretty far right now. I don't even know what I was talking about before. Oh, I ran out of gas. And look. And you got to make sure you have gas in your tank to get out of here. I mean, I was dragging. I walked so far. I'm like, man, I walked way, way too far. I don't know what was walking through here, like an animal or something. I should though get my, that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll come down tomorrow and walk out in the water. That'd be great. That'd be a great video too. I didn't even think about it. I would have done it today, but I just didn't. Junk. I didn't even think of. I haven't been down. I came down here maybe 3 times in my life. This might be the 3rd or 4th time. And I found, like, look at this old bottle here. Now this is the cool stuff that you do see down here. And you could find old bottle. I just think so many people have trampled through here that, look at that. It says ARRAN. That'd be worth money. A little bit. Old bottles aren't worth as much as people think, but it'd be cool if find something old. There's a lot of history in this area though. I don't think I ever came up this high because oh, look at this. Is that a bottle? Oh, is that a rock or what is that? Oh, I thought it was a bottle at first, the way it's shaped. A lot of history though in these, with Indians and all sorts of stuff. I don't think they were walking around with any change, but I just wanted to bring you guys along for the ride today. It might not be exciting, but you'll see the let's see what this is, 85. And I wore my good, oh, it's deep. Shit. I was hoping. Let's see if it's on top, if it's just giving us a false reading. Could be something like weird. Oh, there it is, whatever it is, if it's, unless it's really, really big or something. If that's the case, then I'm not gonna dig it, but I'm not gonna go totally nuts with this one, because I just thought maybe it would be a, oh god. Oh boy. Get it out? Oh, it's a nail or wire. I was like, wow. I've had tones come up like that before and ended up being like a pocket knife. Thought maybe it'd be something cool, but no. A lot of those weird jumpers, they are usually junk, but sometimes you get lucky. Lots of junk in here though, so you gotta be really, really discriminatory as far as just being down here is great. I got a new, before when I was using my camera, I'd throw it in this bag I got off Amazon, this backpack, and I'd wrap it in a sock, and I was like, you know what? Bug, something. I said something bad's gonna happen. So I ended up buying a case off Amazon for my Ace 360 Pro. It was 15 bucks. I just got it today, so I feel more confident throwing it in the bag. I was just tossing it in there all willy-nilly. And oops. It wasn't safe. Oh god. But you just gotta really, really, if you dig everything in here, you won't get far. You won't get far. Put it that way. So now I have a case. If you guys, that's the right way to do it. I think I was doing it for a while. And it's hot. I don't know how long I'm gonna be out here videotaping, but go for a little bit longer. I'm sweating bad. Probably go up to that log and turn around because it is hot today, at least. Today is the, if you're wondering, for historical purposes. Oh, thought that was something there, but nope. Nope. Today is August 16th, I believe. The great year of 2025. And Donald Trump is in office. Doing his best. I think it's the 16th today. I'll put it in the description. We are living through one of the best times ever. And there's a lot of crazy people currently. If you're watching this 100 years from now, there's a lot of crazy people in this country trying to, it seems at least, to steer the country in one way and another group steering it another way. And there's no reasoning with either side. And that's just how it is. But I personally support the man. That's how I feel. I think he's doing his best. I think he's doing a good job too. And one day, it's like every other president, once they're gone, you know, oh, he was the best, he was the best, he was great, yeah. But at the time, what's this here? Look at this. Look at that. Now that is a thick piece of glass right there. I see a lot of people driving down here too. And I'm like, I don't know if I would drive. I saw that one and I'm like, I don't know if I would drive down here, all the junk that's in here. Here's a piece of metal I found last year probably. They're right there. I bet you I found that. I don't know why it's laying like that. How did I find it though? Maybe it wasn't me, I don't know. Maybe somebody else was down here. I know I didn't come up this side though. This is all fresh territory as far as I'm concerned. I was going down as far as I could. I remember. Whew! I'm gonna turn around up here and then head back and then see how long we keep this going. It depends. I am drenched and I have a hat on. Whew. I might come back tomorrow though with shorts. I'll come back with shorts on. Yeah, this is definitely from me from last year. I remember digging that up. I can't believe it's still there. I forgot I even dug that up. I don't know what it must have rang up as. Maybe I just saw it. I don't remember that. Alright, I'm gonna turn around right here. Woo! Alright. At least the sun's not in my face now. Whew. I'm boiling. There is a park down the street from here. And maybe I'll hit if I decide to leave here. I don't know. I just wanted to take a video of this place down here and show you what it looks like. There's an island there or something. I don't know what that is. I saw that last time. Whew. I thought it'd be cooler down here, but it's not. Maybe I should go closer to the water, maybe. Now last year, if I remember correctly, this is way down. I think it was down even further. So I think it didn't rain for a while last year. It was super dry. But I'm, even now, last year I thought I knew what I was doing as far as detecting with this machine. This year, I could tell you, I'm way, way better than I was a year ago. Way better. Just the confidence I have and what to dig and what not to dig. I'm not saying I'm the best detector guy in the world, but I used to, for example, I used to go into places and there was just so much garbage. I couldn't really, I would just get, I didn't know, I would go, even now, I'd be like, oh. Now I could hear it so clearly, whether it's something or not. And I know I'm not right 100% of the time. I'm just so much more confident being able to hear it. I used to watch guys on YouTube and I was like, how do they, I hear this, and I was like, how do they know that's not a target? Because my old detector, I'd be digging up everything. And now I'm like, oh, okay, I see how they knew. Once you hear it beep so many times, with at least with the 900, and I'm sure other machines probably the same way, you just know when there's something and you know when there's not. And now I'm just, I want to get around that turn and that. Maybe we'll go in the shade for a little while. This is too much right now. I like the heat, you know. It's the hat that's really killing me. I have long hair. I'm sure you can see my picture. I have long hair and garbage. And that hat just really adds fuel to the sweat fire. There might be a mass target here. I think I hear two things in here, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to, the other thing I remember, oh man, I need earplugs for down here too. That's the other thing. This is so loud. Now I remember all this. There it is. I remember it was so loud last time. You digging? See if I got it. I did get it. Interesting. Piece of steel. I don't even wanna. I'll take it, but I don't wanna add any weight to this. I had my bag on with the batteries and water. See? I thought maybe there was something else there. Wasn't sure. But I spent a couple days down here and didn't really find too much to talk about. It wasn't a waste of time. I learned a lot. I didn't think you could dig down here. I figured it was, I didn't know if it was possible to dig through this stuff, but most of this stuff generally is laying on top, and the stuff that's deep you don't want, because you'll never get it. If you're bored, there's a guy with a, what is that? Huh. There's a guy on here, if you type in like Tunkhannock gold sifter or gold mining or whatever it's called. I forget what they call that, where they take the gold and put it in the pan. What's that called? There's a guy that was down here doing that. And I mean, the gold that he found was so minute, and he was excited, and I said, good for him. But it was like dust. I couldn't even really see on the camera. You had to zoom in. And I was like, oh, there's gold here apparently. Dust. Whew, man. What's this? Piece of junk. Junk. So you can see this is what you run into now. Last time when I was here, I was pretty confident no one detected this area before because of all the change I was finding and lead weights. And I was trying to go to a different area. I mean, I hit this for a couple days, but I didn't get everything. I just don't know where else to go as far as where there's parking. There was one other place further down, but it was all mud. This is the only place I know you can come to where there's rocks and nothing totally insane. There's just gravel here. I did go to another spot and it was just pure mud and I was sinking in and stuff and it was bad. I got out of there. So I know for sure you can come here and detect. I'm making sure I have my shovel. I lost it one time. It was actually at the river. I put it down and walked away and I said, oh, I could not find it. I didn't know where it was. It was last fall. It wasn't down here, but it was another, at that place with all the mud. It was all cans, like all garbage, all cans. I don't know if I ever came out here. See if anything's laying on top. If I had my water shoes, I'd probably maybe go in here a little bit. But I don't want to get my sneakers totally destroyed. I remember when I did come down here though, I was pure mud when I got home. Everything was mud. Alright, a little bit longer and then I'll end this video. I know it's not much of anything, but just wanted to show you this. But yeah, I figured no one was here with all the change I was finding and all the weights last time. I found quite a bit of weights and change, old change. So I don't think anyone ever hit it before because you would have to dig that stuff up. There's a pair of jeans. Look at that. Oh God. Alright, we'll go a little bit further and then I'll say goodbye to you guys. And ooh, he's got a fish on that guy, I think. Oh, yeah, it is a fish. It's jumping. But if you hear silver out here, you'll know. It'll let you know. Whew. No even low tones, really. No foil tones, no tabs. I'm not hearing anything in the... Not hearing this is super deep. Probably a buried can. It's deep. Yeah. If you guys like this type, I could try to find other spots. I've been addicted to those parks. The reason I came down here today was not the park, is because the park has been so dry. The ground is like concrete. What's this? $49.50. Here's something. Whew. Soaked. Right there. Might be a weight. I don't know. Yeah, I was right again. Wait. Is this what you're generally gonna find down here? I'm so bummed you can see that. I'm drenched. But this is a good workout for sure. I love it. I have jeans on too. Here comes a car. See these people that drive down here like this? They're crazy. Even though I did take a lot of the metal out, I left a lot. A lot of that stuff you saw on the rock, some of that might have just been laying on top. I don't remember. He is a minivan. He's not, I mean, he's a brave soul, I'll give him that, but he ain't from around here. I would never. I wouldn't even bring my, he's gotta be a maniac. Good for him though. At least he's doing stuff. You gotta give the guy credit. At least he's out trying. Probably got his family with him. Ooh. Something on top. Let's see what it is. 34. These rocks are so loud when you dig. Something laying right here. Look at that. Look at that. It's like a fossil. Look at that. It is a fossil. Wow. It's amazing. Huh. I don't know if that's worth anything. Here it is. Oop. Can. I'm gonna show you this. It's a fossil of some sort. I don't know if you guys can see that. Wow. Something was pressed up against that for a long time, it looks like. If it was smaller, I would take it, but oh god, I'm not carrying that out of here. Mark it on camera in case someone wants to come look for it by the chair. Camera overheated, so walk down in the shade. I'll get a little bit more. I was detecting a little bit. While the camera was overheated, I found a couple copper pennies just by the walkway here. I'm just gonna hit it just in here a little bit more, and then maybe head up. There's a basketball court up there. It's just loaded with junk, so I'm gonna have to stay out of the sun or the camera's gonna shut off. I told you it was hot. I never had it shut off due to heat before. First time. I have the Ace Pro. Never shut off for heat. I heard the GoPros shut off. I'll tell you what though, it was hot. I was super hot. And I usually don't get too hot. Oop. I found a lot of pennies in here before, but anything could be here. top. Oh God, I don't know if I'm able to get this or not. I don't know. Might not be able to get this one. Take a try, I guess. Something here. 71 or something that was. At least you guys got something to watch. I didn't think there was nothing down there. I don't know what this is. It's right there in there. Should just be a penny. Oh God. This shovel's gonna bend. Oop, did I get it? As best I can. Oh, see how much farther out. I'm not gonna be able to go much farther here. That's abandoned this one, I think. Oh, pull that out. Did I get it out? Or not? Nope. I'll have to bury this back up here because people drive through here. Where's it, a can? Probably. It's a can, I'm not going to be able to get it. I just can't get it. I saw it, but... Man. Okay, a little bit longer, and then maybe I'll... There's a guy fishing, there's 2 chicks. A little bit more, and then I'm gonna maybe go up to the park and do a little bonus round. I'll show you how. Something laying right here on top. Oh, is it this? Oh, this. Let's try this. What is that, lead? That might be lead. I don't even want that. I think that's lead. Oh, something else there. On top. There it is. What is it? Oh, it's like that lead. It was like, I don't want to even carry that shit around. It's doing absolutely nothing too, picking this stuff up. There's so much garbage down here. It's on. $74 by the cigarette butt. Picking up any of this garbage is almost pointless. There is garbage everywhere in here. Oh, there it is. Penny. What year? Dime. Glad. Work our way up to the car. Could be anything in here though. This is a highly trafficked area. It has been for years, so you could garbage. I never did this spot up here ever. It was just so packed down. I didn't even want to. I didn't even want to mess with it, but a lot of people park here, so anything's possible. Could hit a diamond in the rough here, as they say. People do lose stuff in this. Probably tapped. right there. Gee, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get that or not. See what I mean? This is why I avoided it before. I'll give it one more shot, but I can't. It's gonna be hard. Is that it? Oh God. I hate to abandon it, but it's probably gonna be too hard. Yeah, I'm just gonna give up on that one. It's like concrete. Do one more and then I'll head up to the court, the little basketball court. This is brutal. That's why I hung down here last time. I go down here one more time. I was in here before. This is looser, so you can see it's looser. Not as ridiculous. Beautiful day though. I could definitely see somebody dropping something in there though. I'm not finding it. For sure. Very, very possible. Lots of people come down here. There's that sun again. See, I think the camera is gonna kick out. The Nissan Titan. Huh. These are pretty good trucks. What is that? Silverado or Colorado, Chevy Colorado. Ah, that's a newer truck too. We'll go up here in the shade so the camera doesn't, because I can feel it again hit me already. Let's go up here because it's gonna just shut off, I think. They get hot normally. And then you add the sun in, and I'll lose you guys again. Alright, we're good. Those batteries are so hot when I take them out of the camera. They are hot as can be. Might find something in here though. It's very, very possible. Let me turn the volume up. I had it down over there before. There's lots of people. A couple people, not a lot. They don't want to drive them nuts. 2728. Yeah, the old dried up worm. Yeah, poor guy. Think he's in worm heaven. Right here. But as you guys can see, if I did anything else, I gave you a look into the inside of. Oh, here it is. Into the inside of creek river detecting. Here's let's see if we can get a year off this. 1984, that was a good year. That was the year I was born. 1984, nickel. Can you believe that right there? Yeah, let's see if there's, I'll do a couple more. Is that it? It's gonna be it. Just like compressed garbage. Yep, that was it. I want to get this backpack off my back too. That's another reason I want to head up. Is that it right there? Whatever that black stuff is? Maybe not. There's an 18 here. Like I said, could find anything. Oh, see, this is doable. You guys might see it before me because I'm half out of it. sweating. I gotta take this backpack off for a minute. I just can't. I can't do it. It's killing. Look at how soaked that is. I gotta wash that. Look at that. I'm not kidding. It's hot. Oh God, that feels so much better now. That's off my back. Oh God. Oh God, here comes a car. He's probably gonna run it over now. As soon as I take it off, car comes down. I get quiet when people are around me because I don't want to think I'm a psychopath talking to myself. I just like to keep that. I like to keep that to myself. Something on top here? Oh God, I feel so much better. There it is. This. See what I mean? I wouldn't drive down here. God, backpack. Just getting that off my back. Everybody's getting their last fill-in for the year because this is the end of the road for the summer. Those guys walked by me before that. I think I said I don't. Something big right there. I don't talk to people because I don't want. The last time I was at the park and I said, hey, I said hi to this lady. And she didn't respond, and I'm like, yeah, you know what, maybe I should. They're trying to relax. I like to be respectful to other people. I'm like, they're trying to relax. I don't want to be putting them on YouTube if they don't want to be on YouTube. I understand you're in a public place, but still, I mean, everyone's just trying to not be bothered. Some guys love it. They come up to me, they're like, hey. This park actually was destroyed by people who didn't live here their whole life, I don't think. And now this park, I saw a sign, is closed now on the weekends. They close it at noon on Saturday. So, just another thing that's been ruined in this town of outsiders. They may be insiders now, but they originally weren't from here. Which, no one has a problem with that. But when you ruin everything for everybody, people get pissed off. And I think a lot of people are pissed off that this place was destroyed. Like many other things, it was destroyed. Another park down the street from here was destroyed. They just come in, they leave garbage everywhere, have fires, and just... I don't think anyone cares about the fires. I think it's more of the garbage. I don't even think anyone cares about the drinking. I think it's just pick it up when you leave and no one will even care. But that's how it is here now. So it's ruined. So, but thank God I usually don't ever come here. Kind of far away. The river's usually high. Oh God, here it is. See what this is. Come on, be a gold ring one time for us, would you? Oh, where it is. I didn't see it the whole time. You guys might have seen that. Nickel. What year? 1964. So we're going downwards. I don't know how long that's been there. I found 1964 nickels. I don't know if that was a big year for nickels, but I found a lot from 1964. I was just thinking about that. Maybe I'll look that up later. Junk. Once we get back to the bag, I'm gonna head up. I don't know if I'll record or not. I don't know if I'll record the park or not. Because the park's like kind of like this. It's just loaded with junk. $5.6. I'm guessing it's aluminum. What's this? What is this? Propane. Yeah. I'll pick that one up for the environmentalist freaks that watch me. They're not yelling at me. Foil. Yep, pulled. Look at this glass in here. You want me to pick that up too? I picked the plastic up for you at least. The glass, you can come down here and pick it up. Not to my real fans, I'm talking to the... They're nuts. Like, oh, I remember the one lady commented last year, you gotta pick that up. Well... That's when I was down in the stream. In the winter in Tunkhannock, and I think I walked by a piece of garbage and the nut. She probably still watches. She's a nut. She's like, you gotta pick that up. I think I did actually too. I don't think she knew what she was talking about, but I don't see her down there. I've never seen her down there. At least she's never introduced herself. Yeah, let's see what we got here now. Woo! Maybe we'll do, well, once we get to the bag, got it out. That it? No? This is it? Bullet. Bullet casing. I pick up a lot of garbage. More than most people ever will. They're the Dems though for you. Behind the keyboard telling you should do this, you should do that. Here we go. Come on, one time. Once we get back to the bag, or if I get another hit, because I don't think we're gonna get two before we get back. You always hear the crazy stories of guys finding stuff though. Down by the river. I'll try this, but it sounds like a big can. This is gonna be the last one regardless. I don't even know if we're gonna get it. It could be too far down, but this is real soft. It has been soft at least. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get. Oh. I'm not gonna get that one. It's too far. Yeah, it sounded like junk anyway. What I will do is though, I'll give you a little sneak peek at the park up top. I'll meet you up there. I don't know for how long though. One final view of the Tunkhannock Susquehanna River. The beautiful Tunkhannock Susquehanna River. We're up top now. So this is the park that's been systematically destructed over the years. This is they put a new basketball court down there. This is the old basketball court. I've hit this before. It's tons of garbage. So what I'm gonna do is, this one thing I was gonna tell you too. One thing is very hard to do, and newscasters do it a lot, and people on the radio is saying all the time. They go It's a hard habit to break when somebody says all the time. Let's just see. I don't really care too much about this place because it's just a total just junk hole here. It's just all junk in this place. And this place is just It's been destroyed. I don't even think anyone comes here anymore. So I'm gonna dig this grass a little bit, see how dry it is. Put it back nice, but like I said, I'm not too worried. Let's see. We'll do this a little bit. I never came down here before, so I have no idea. I just know in the other spots, there's tons of just junk. Almost undetectable. And you could hear it in here. So there was big floods in here over the years. Let's see if we can go down here. If it's any cleaner. You get into spots where it's clean, but let's go down in here. Ooh, here's an old bench. Okay, for example, let's go around this bench here. This is an old bench. Look at that. Old one. I'm gonna guess that's foil, but we never know. Alright, this is the first time I've actually dug up grass in about, ooh, look at that, it's nice grass, nice and wet. Some moisture to this grass. A little bit, yeah, see, it's a little nicer grass than what we were dealing with. Let's see if we could find anything here. This is a deep one, so I'm thinking it's something big because it came up shallow. And I've seen this 2 or 3 times in my life. If we don't get it here, I'm out. I think it might be something big. Up there it is. Foil. You never know, though. I was over down here a while ago, and I was digging up all sorts of junk, tons of garbage, and I hit I gotta tie my shoe. It was fake, but it was a pendant. It was stainless steel. It was a stainless steel pendant I hit, so you never know. It was junk, but it was up against a tree. And then I found 2 more pendants in another park up against the tree. They were together. It was 2 hearts. I was actually videotaping that time, but I turned it off because I can't record everything, you know? Simply can't. And I missed that, but that was cool. I'm not going to stay here much longer because this crowd's starting to get rough. A couple just pulled in. A couple rough crowd people. These old benches, though. I've always had a fascination with these old benches. I never found anything around them now. I'm not doing that again. I did use the shovel. I should have double checked this one. Worms coming out of there. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got. Okay. I may have missed this one totally. No, it's right there. It's loud up here. Oh, jeez. Is that it? That's it. What is it? Cinnaburs. Whew. At least it's cooler up here. Thinking about coming back. Well, that's right, they closed the park on Saturday. Today's Friday. I'm not going to be able to come back here. See, I can't come back tomorrow. It's closed. What a shame. It'll have to be next week. If it doesn't rain, maybe I'll come back. Something big. I have to be very limited what we could dig here. Oh, this is, oh God. 13, 15. You never know. Sometimes you get surprised by these parks, I'll tell you. Sometimes you dig down and you go, whoa. I'm guessing this is foil. What is? Cancel. Cancel. Do a few more. Something on top. What is it? Cancel. Penny. I think. Penny or a can, maybe. Probably penny on top. Okay. I have one battery left. I don't have it on me either. Penny? Yeah, penny. What year? It's a newer one. Shield. Fresh drop. Oh, these bugs. Let's go over here a little bit. $68. I have no idea. Penny, maybe? Probably a can. Yeah. Deep can, I'm thinking. I think it might be a deep can. I'll dig it up. See what it is. Could be anything. This ground is super soft. I don't know. Could be penny. Could be probably. I'm gonna say like aluminum. I don't know. Is it? Oh god, what is that? Is that it? Is that it right there? Like a pipe or something? Oh, there it is. Oh, I got excited for a second. Look at that. Top. Yeah, that makes sense. Guy running. I run. Took today off. Been running like every other day. I was running every day, but I think that's somewhat abusive to your body after a while. Let's go over here. See what type of ground we got over here. If it's cleaner or... Every time I've come in this park though, the ground's been super dirty. I mean, to the point where it's almost undetectable. Full tap. Something big, maybe? I don't know. This is a little drier ground, too. I don't know, I might not. Is that it? Right here? I see it. Oh! Might be something big. There it is. Big piece of can. Alright guys, it's gonna be it. I had enough. Oh, so maybe we'll see you next time. And maybe we'll get back down in that water. Bye.